Hey guys, thank you so much. I'm here with Darshan after a nice victory there over Envy. You guys have been having a good season for yourselves. Struggled a little bit against Immortals yesterday. I wanted to ask you a little bit about that series actually, and how you're feeling about the season so far, and how you felt about what went wrong there.
Yeah, so going into the Immortals game, we didn't really play that well as a team. We weren't really playing that well around their timings. And I think that was probably the worst series we've played by far. And we had a meeting after that and really talked about what we needed to work on and the kind of issues we had in that set. And we kind of brought it back together for this set. This set was definitely better. There was still some of those issues where I feel like, when they have 5-man and they're like 5-man down a lane, we didn't really respond to that correctly. And we didn't really use split push as well as we did in previous seasons. So it's kind of like things that we know how to fix. And I think it's really simple errors, but I think it just comes down to us being more consistent. And that will really be the biggest thing for us to work on towards the end of the split.
So how's it been playing, with the Dar duo now that you have Dardock joining the team? How are you working with him, and how do you feel like he is fitting in with the team? Because people are talking about how amazing you have been playing this split. Is that just an improvement for yourself, or is some of that to do with a new jungler and the way you're able to play with him?
I definitely think a lot of my early game leads I owe to Josh for ganking my lane early, and he's pretty good with understanding like the jungle routing and the pathing and stuff like that. So I don't need to worry about that as much. And I would say working with Josh has definitely been like a really good thing for the team. Even though like you've heard things about on past teams like how he's had issues with teammates, but I think he's worked a lot on that, and he's improving a lot every week. And I feel like he only has room to grow. So even though it can be difficult, I think that our team is heading into the right direction and getting better. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I still think there's a lot to work on, as shown by this series and our series against Immortals. But I definitely think that towards playoffs, we'll definitely be a contender for winning the whole summer split.
So heading in the right direction. You're expecting yourself to be at Worlds. You're not going to be at Rift Rivals. You think you'll be able to make it to Worlds?
Definitely. I think Worlds is definitely something that I expect for this team because I've went there the last 2 years, and I don't expect this year to be any different. But what I really want to change this year is actually making a difference at Worlds and actually doing something good for NA, because every single time NA goes to Worlds, it's just a complete joke, and I want to change that this year.
Well, we'll be looking to see you repeat that 2016 MSI form. Maybe you can make a splash at Worlds. Thanks so much. Congratulations on the win, and we're going to send it back to the guys at the desk.